Dignitaries present on day 2 of proceedings, like the Prime Minister of Luxembourg, observed that the COVID-19 pandemic provided many lessons to the world on the proper use of technology.
Imagine COVID without digital. Imagine. I was able to have my meetings through all these platforms, and I don't want to quote one because then I will forget at least two. But so this was possible to work, to do what we call also home working. We had the possibility to do education, to educate people also during COVID crisis. And we have to be careful that connectivity is not something just for the happy few living in capitals or in cities, or for young people. And never forget, even if we are very well connected, this should never replace human relations too. I'm sorry to insist on that, but I've been very often. The last time this was a nightmare.
The youth present also made a request of their own.
What we kindly ask of you is to become an ally of the youth in the effort to bridge the digital divide. Please consider the needs of the young people into the resolutions that you support during this conference and the pledges you present to Partner to Connect. The time is now and the place is here.
Participating nations made known their technological goals moving forward, and Rwanda was no exception.
For Rwanda, we'll increase the digital access and inclusion through investments in digital access enablers, focusing on underserved areas and groups. This includes support for smart device affordability, financing schemes, as well as the local connectivity access schemes targeting unconnected government, offices, schools, hospitals, and public areas. We'll also work to help and support the vulnerable households to ensure that each household in the country owns at least a smartphone. There are at least 2.8 million households that need to be equipped with smartphones by 2030. But also, as we think about smart devices, heeding the call of the youth representative, we're also committing to connect all schools to ensure that all the students in schools have access to information, have access to devices that will allow them to engage in the hybrid mode of learning that we are seeing ourselves venture into today.
The World Telecommunication Development Conference is taking place in Kigali following the Generation Connect Global Youth Summit that was concluded last week in the city, the first time either have been held on African soil.